Good morning, happy Monday. So I was lucky enough to go up to the iconic auctions at Silverstone at the weekend as a customer was selling his car there. Awesome place, thoroughly recommend it. High-end car auctions are way better than car meets, in my opinion now. But one of the lots up there was the Redux M3. And a few of you have asked what was my opinion of it, as I've been into E30s for nearly 30 years now and been an E30 specialist for at least 15 of them. So I took a load of pictures and I will talk you through it. Okay, so here we have the Redux M3 as we saw it. Love the colour. The paintwork and finish on this car was lovely. There was a couple of chips in it that have been touched up, but other than that, presents very well. You see the view from the front with the modified HID headlights, and they make their own bumpers out of carbon, which you can see the profile's different. They haven't got the cutout for the stripe. This I really liked, the way they've done the speakers. It's a bad photo, but they've put the speakers in and then linked it up. And again, you can see the Redux logo in the shelf. Interior shot, Recaro SRs, suede trims. The actual door handle trims are original, and they were both cracked and super glued, which I thought was a bit poor. The finish on the trimming wasn't amazing. There's lots of wrinkly bits, but looks quite nice in chocolate, I think, to be honest. There it is with a real CSL and Rowan Atkinson's Land Rover randomly, which both of them went for fair money, to be fair. The CSL had only done 900 miles. There's the 18s they use because it's got AP brakes all round, which is nice brakes, but as we all know, E30s drive terrible on 18s. And you can see how they've modified the wings so they're wider and they've got more cutout to accommodate the wheels. So that's very nice. I like the billet pedals and I like the clutch stop as well, but that's just me being a bit fussy. But it's I really like that bit, to be honest. This I didn't like, where they made the tweeters for the doors. The tweeters hit the dash and damaged the dash, which if I had a 350 grand car, that would really wind me up. I really like this as well. Aftermarket roll bars like IBAC, H&R on full travel, they hit the shell, so they cut and made a little relief in it to stop it doing that. This is the rear bumper. You can see they put a screw-in towing eye, welded it to the boot floor, which again is a really nice touch. Quite like that, to be honest. This is a view from underneath. Pretty bad photo, but you can see it just uses standard M3 components, all nicely painted. And it randomly had two bolts in the little pad there, which confused me. AN fittings for the fuel system, standard E30 tank, and it annoyed me that the little wind deflector was missing there. But again, that's just me being fussy. This shows the rear of the AP brakes. It runs a second caliper instead of the handbrake drum and the back plate. So if you don't know how to adjust handbrakes, that's nice. Twin-eared billet diff cover. That was quite nice, but quite common these days to put that on E30s. This is showing the trim again with the tweeter. You can see that insert they put in is too wide, so it broke both door handle surrounds, but we've all been there with E30s. Interior, you can see the Motec PDM buttons hidden under there. Not too sure on the gear knobs, like a Mark 1 GTI, but again, personal preference. I really like the USB-Cs in the rear ashtray, but rear ashtray didn't work, obviously, but no one smokes anymore, do they? Well, other than me. Showing the wheels again, 18s, E30s drive shit on 18s, not enough give in the tyres, but is this really going to be driven hard? This shows the handbrake caliper on the rear wheel, which nice touch. To be honest, Redux make their own wheels, I believe, so again, personal preference. Showing the extra width on the arch. Box arches aren't wide enough on an E30 M3, but again, accommodate the wheels. This is purely for me, really. When else are you going to see an E30 M3 and Andy Rouse's Caliber Cosworth in the same room? But again, shows the paint finish is lovely. You can see the Redux M3 in the roof extension, and again the width on the arches. This I didn't like. They tinted the rear lights with light tint and the overspray and left a dry finish on the red bit. I didn't like that. That annoyed the hell out of me, to be honest, but personal preference. Another interior shot showing like the suede covered centre console, glove box, and nice insert on the doorstep there. The S14, they take it up to 2.5, claim 300 brake. There's quite a lot of stress on the old twin cam M10, as we know. That's the back of the HIDs, which without height adjust and headlight wash wipe, not sure how that went through MOT really. Couldn't find the washer bottle either. And another view of the S14. They offer it in 2.7 as well, which should be quite interesting, but rattly old S14. There's the intake they make, and if you look, you can see the billet tanks for the power steering and brake reservoir, aluminium radiator they make as well, which was quite nice. That's the quality of the panels. The panels are amazing. The inside finish on all of them would look like that, and they were really, really nice. They were the bits I liked. Bad shot of the front because the sun was coming through, but to be honest, let's not moan about the sun. And I like the deep chin spoiler on the front as well. Here's someone's arm demonstrating it. I mean, this car originally, looking at the VIN number, was December 86, a real early car, and they do go right through it and check everything, and it's a really nice job. But is it worth 350 grand on top of buying your own M3? I don't know. This shows the interior and what they've done with the clocks. Really annoyed me. I had 150 mile an hour speedo in it, not 160, and they've moved all the warning lights away. This shows the center console. It's got aircon, which is nice, and the screen for the Motec ECU in the check light. This shows the gas strut they've used instead of the spring, and replaced that with a button. And the weave of the boot. The boot's really nice. I like that. Done sharp E30 in it. And this was showing the struts again. A nice touch. I did enjoy that. This shows what it sold for. So there we have it, my first car review of the Redux M3. I can't comment on the drive or anything, I haven't driven it. Be interested to know what it does drive like. 300 brake in an S14, in my opinion, is going to detract from the reliability, maybe. The Works teams used to run that, but then they had a Works team to chuck another engine in it. The suspension, I've driven lots of E30s on 18s and they're terrible. Mine's on 17s at the minute, as you can see, and that drives terrible at speed. So I appreciate you've got to accommodate the brakes, but maybe they could work with MRT or something and put the DTM suspension on it, make it drive better. But are they going to get driven? And the value, I mean, 350 grand's a lot of money on top of an E30 M3. That car covered 328 miles and it sold for 258, so that's quite a lot of depreciation already. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, one thing I forgot is it's got no side repeaters as well, so I'm not sure how that passes MOT, but again, that's just me being an E30 nut and mechanic. So would I sell mine and try and make mine like that? No, quite like mine. I know it's ruined with a 6-pot, and I quite like it, to be honest. That thing will probably piss mine on track, but do I really care? No, but I do really like the carbon panels and I do really like the paint. So let me know what you think. Have a good day.